Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ballach Motor Variety channel. It is I, the ever slippy slidey boy, and in today's episode we're doing, okay, well, we're starting with something that I normally wouldn't show, but here we are. Um, this is my mailbox and I just got this today. Hooray! ah, so, I I did some mining off camera, and to start this episode, we're going to do a little poll, and we're going to make a little birthday wish, as it were. Maybe maybe we'll maybe we'll get something out of this. Who knows? Here it goes. I've already taken my sleep medication, so here's hoping that we can get some good progress done before it kicks in. Oh, I was hopeful for a second there. Uh, I saw you, okay. Another bell. Oh. Oh yeah. Blood-tainted greatsword. I like using that on Sayu. I'm weird like that. Okay. Well, we didn't get the whole reason we're playing this game on that wish. But there's still a chance uh, that we'll get it sometime in the near future.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay. All right. There she is. Come on. There. Multitask no jutsu. Love it. Ingress prep, skiving, and sleep o'clock. Anyways. Alright.
Hey, it's just a little lightning. No need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
Yay. Hmm. R2 bell. Who do I use it with? Hmm. Skyrider done. Let's lock this so we don't eat it accidentally. It's already leveled up. Don't have any more cool steel. Okay. Right. Energy recharge. Anyways, let's
It's hard to
see.
remain on dry land for so long. Never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Okay. Okay, we have done a good amount of grinding off camera, and if I've done everything correctly, we should be able to get to Inazuma today. Today in relative terms, but, you know, this episode. Meow. Jesus Christ, the lag.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at...
Oh, what is it, Gran?
Oh, no. In fact...
A gift for Paimon?
when you traversed my old tea... That, fortunately, I have not yet grown... Oh, I will not... The teapot that you entered previous...
So, in the...
Oh, in... but that's enough nostalgia for now.
That's right!
Oh, settle down now, children. There's... What's more, well, for starters, I require... You would have to dig down, but almost no one has been able to... Even more difficult to... In any
Smaragdus
case...
Jadeite.
Smaragdus... Goodness knows...
Well, since
Yes. I suppose...
she counts,
Oh,
I'm back, Granny.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
don't believe we've met.
allow me to do the honors. This Yenfei...
Of course, who hasn't?
A
Much has been
Yenfei
written about you.
family.
You became one of Liu's before finally defeating an a shame that we didn't meet. If we had, allow me to introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal
Yenfei.
advisor.
Yeah.
Got a legal problem? You can... Oh, yes.
That-
Here's my business card.
Well.
If you have an urgent...
All right, Yenfei. You'll have to excuse Yenfei.
Paimon was gonna... An Adeptus? He mentioned that they had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me... Well, that's a bit cat... Well, my dad... Anyway, let's not...
Is that so, Yenfei?
I know, Granny, you've told... Whoa. Commercial consultancy. Krustle. A Snezhnayan merchant. He mentioned that he... So, I guess I'll go look for him. Oh, you want to... Wow. Best we...
Okay. Meow. I'm hoping that there will be a quick start option once we hit Inazuma. We
Hello,
don't have
Mr.
to.
Cross.
Oh, good.
Or,
You're-
I don't think we have to leave
Miss
the
Yenfei.
mainland.
Wait,
The-
is it
No, I'm not.
main,
the contract makes
not a
in
common
return.
mainland
I
island.
included a clause.
guaranteed genuine?
Of course.
In order to complete
this.
In
all
that
the
case-
events.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, Miss...
Chichao.
Leo Lee Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
Who there? Ah. Eh? Me?
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Is it in the building? No, he's up there. Okay. Oh, she. Okay.
Oh, whatever shall I... Yes, that's me.
Is there something I can...
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? My associates and I are very...
Je
The
Chow?
hairpins. I don't know how it...
Okay.
I spent so much money on them. We now have a backlog of pay. A big banquet is coming. That's what the hairpins... But now that I've lost...
Why does
Would you really...
Hold on. Don't...
Huh?
Let me see. That's right! Yansei said true. Right. I finished reading the... Furthermore, and given the rare...
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. However, Did you really have to pause before saying... Whichever way you look... Except that if we found the hairpins, they're no longer...
Please. However much it is, now that it's come to...
Yes, legally speaking. So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first...
What did I feel? Well, my family has seen much...
Smooth to the top. No, it's nothing. I just...
I remember how this goes. Oh. It makes me think maybe I should play some Phoenix Wright on the channel. Have I done that? I can't recall.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've...
I feel like I would have remembered if I did.
You lost them? Are you
I'm sorry.
Mora? I just don't...
No problem. But before I can give an official... It was in fact genuine...
Of course. Genuine...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research and...
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hair?
Looks like I'll have to find some...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find...
Okay. Let's talk to Jitel. Oh, okay. I could have just teleported over. Hooray! Ah!
Miss Yanfei, what...
No. What I wanted to talk about is... There is a chance that the Orin laid on those hair... What do you mean? Obviously not. I'm no adventurer. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus jadeite, if mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience... Mr. Chow, did you at any time
No, not...
Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have this... If that's the case, we should go confront him right... Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus jadeite into the sea. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow... Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying... So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of
Well then, since you're...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first... Does there have to be a contract?
I mean, we're in
for
the land of
everything?
contracts.
Paimon can't... It feels like These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned but not bound by a...
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. And I'll also need your signatures on page... This contract has so many pages! Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the...
I've had to read through...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like...
Miss Yanfei, I have to ask...
Because, as it happens, I'm currently whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not. Also, the idea of someone abusing the... But again, let's not dwell on this. I've got it. Let's... If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked up...
Shito. This guy. Yeah. Come on.
Why, hello.
No, nothing of the...
There's not... That was the first... He was quite generous with... Why, yes.
Thank you, sir. Well...
betting on Jade?
That's not suspicious at all.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patternings, yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though...
A thin layer of if you must see for yourself. Try... Is that so? So, did you find anything?
Yep.
So they really are...
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. There may be only a subtle and, I'm sure,
All right, let's focus up.
But never mind, Shirto.
Unusual actions have an...
Shirto. Shirto. Shir. So the I makes a sh and sound. In Hepburn Chinese.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Miss
Good.
Yenfei?
If you could just confirm for me once...
Yes, that's...
Then I have no further questions.
Of course.
Oh, I have my reasons. This document shall...
Yes?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident. With this hard evidence to back... On the contrary, this is... If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! Well, that was quick. Because lots of people... As you know, Leo... But the amendments made as such... So you helped them... Yes, well, that... You... You sound surprised. Knowing the law in... Oh, this has nothing to... Again with that... Well, that's that then.
Yum. Yum. Hehe. 像是
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further trouble. Has a merchant by the...
Crosel. Yes, the design of the hair. This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like there's any... Miss Inksy, I'd like...
Yes,
Oh,
I'm sure of it.
never mind.
Mr. Crosel, I also kept a copy for my own records. The inlaid gemstone.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let
Sinksy.
me borrow the...
That-
Sure,
that's
it
completely
isn't serving with...
okay.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume... I believe we have almost all... The
Why should-
weirdo with... Because only once we have this fun...
Okay.
My. And if it isn't
No. I'm here
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, the Seven Mountain Treatise. It is abundant in... Anyway, I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. It's justice. But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted. I wonder, Miss Yenfei, if you're pressed...
You needn't concern yourself.
You're too...
Crosel.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there? Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
Yum. It's time to ace attorney this piece of garbage into next week.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation? I trust you will.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded.
Wonderful. Well,
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossel, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
sure. Wait, what? Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable for this sum, which is payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative assessment of whether it is genuine. Traveler, this is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stone samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite, he returned the valuable jadeite core to me, and some nephrite samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is indeed Smaragdus jadeite.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. You know, you could...
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown supports my story.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet. Traveler, would you do the honors? This shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Take that!
What's this?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains and will bring disaster to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases, the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus jadeite?
I had no idea.
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such a dangerous item, I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry. I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell. But if you knew of Smaragdus jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite? Is that what you were about to say? You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Sir Chow 10 times the original price in Mora? Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
He's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price. But after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days, I started to feel extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink or eat a single bite. I was in a constant state of agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone cannot be worn as jewelry. But how could I let all that money go to waste? That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus jadeite. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again. I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to top it all off, Jiqiao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it. If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
10 times?
Croso looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Ms. Jiqiao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead? I'll consider us even.
What? But all right then. This cursed rock's brought me enough grief as it is.
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Well, that's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever, it'll do.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second if I may. I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores. If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and our choice ores, I think we could do some fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too. All's well that...
Exactly.
Alright, let's get out of here.
The right solution depends the objective of
And
my
then
client.
they got
was an
married.
adeptus. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of adept. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue...
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree.
Well, since we got what we came...
Alright, let's get out of here. Smaragdus Jade, it's like a green version of Noctilucous Jade. I don't like seeing the quest markers move. Where am I? What am I doing? I'm lost. I got lost. I have such a bad sense of direction. I get lost on the way to something because I'm too busy looking at the map to lead me there.
You've returned. Good.
Well, if we're all...
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you. I've been looking into the laws of a...
Come now, child.
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Yanfei might... Liyue. All right, then.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
A teapot. Teapot, teapot, teapot.
Hold it firmly. Take these blueprints with you as well.
Wait a minute, Granny!
Oh, you needn't...
teapot, teapot, teapot. Oh boy. Oh, this. Okay. Which one do I want to do? I want this one. And the other ones will unlock when I gain nonsense down the line. Ah. I need to purchase a chair. Let's see, what do I need? I need a euphonium. I need the chair. And I need... it's got chills. I need the euphonium, I need the chairs, I need the garden plots, I need the seed box. It's taking a minute to load. Come on. broke. Oh, whatever. I'll do the teapot stuff later. Right now. Fishing. I can learn how to fish and then start fishing in Inazuma. Okay. Wait. Oh, Catherine. I must go fishing. None took over this way. It's time to go fishing. I need to catch somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 red Malacca. To get all the bait blueprints. Cider Lake. Cider Lake on the Springvale side. Okay. Fishing, 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 fishing. Quehua. Quehua wood. Let me just smack some trees before I go about this. Gonna need some wood for all the chairs I'm gonna be cracking down. I'll be doing more wood cutting off camera. Here's to catching another Paimon. It's sort of wonder seafood. That's great. Yes, I know about fishing. Let me just... Okay. Yeah, I need this stuff for catching the Madakas. Oh.
Yeah, you nearly got him.
There we go.
You've got it. You got it. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already. Victory is almost ours. Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
There we go. Got some Madakas. Alright, let's open inventory. Touch tab. Learn bait formula. Hello. That means emergency Paimon. There's also an ornamental Paimon. Ornamental fish. Love it. In other words, the pet fish. Ornamental fish in the Stormbear Mountains. Great! So that's what the glow means. That explains a couple things. So if I don't end up seeing the glow, there are no pets. Is what I'm getting out of this. Yeah, I know this is the one because it's taking longer to catch.
Yeah, you nearly got him!
Yep.
Ooh, look at that! Quick, let's go show it off!
Oh, okay, where's Nantuk? He's back at his post. Ah, okay. Yeah. I don't think there's any new kinds of bait that we get from Lua. So I'm gonna Lua. 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 I'm just gonna go with that Lua. Lua. Okay. Yay. Gimme. What do you got? Red rot bait. False form. Fly. I need more Madakas. First, fishing line stabilizer.
The pitch black whale.
Okay, it's active now. There we go. Let me think. There were still a bunch of Medaka in this spot, so I could go catch more of them. There's still more ornamental ones in there, probably. And I don't like that. Hold on. You know what? Nah. We're good. We're good on that for now. Because we have bigger fish to fry. Ha ha ha! Okay. Involuntary sacrifice. Hold on. Boughkeeper Taintless, that's the one. Navigate. There we are. So we got this quest by talking to Catherine, and she told us, oh, there's a suspicious person with blonde hair and an eye patch. Is that your brother or is it Kaya? I don't know. Maybe it's Fischl for all I know.
Honorary knight. It's a stranger with an eye patch. He was wandering all over. I lost him as long as Master G.
That might be.
Anyways, you should go ask.
What? You need something? Here. I can't say I've heard. He then had a look at the Knights of the Guild.
The angels. Anyway,
Angel share. Cha 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 cha. Yeah. Oops. Every time. That's stupid. Missing pros. I couldn't have put a little more to the left or. Brain function.
What will it be? Grape juice or apple cider?
hey Charles.
That I have. He even sometimes mixes. I don't know anything else.
And what's Master
Why,
I take
just.
a whiskey.
investigating?
If you're looking for that gem, there's too many rock.
Eh. Cyrus. Look at second floor. Wait by the seat. Let's sit by the railing. Sit. There he is.
Welcome, sir.
He's really here?
Haha! Huh? Where'd he go? Huh? Oh, there he is. Hey, Dane.
Wow. He's got no intention of paying us any mind, huh?
A traveler, you say? Why are you traveling?
I'm looking for a lost relative.
Well, that's as good a reason as any. Sit down over there, then.
So...
Dane.
That little
You
one
treat-
beside you.
Emergency food.
That's not true!
It's indeed a good thing to have some. My name's Dainsleif. I suppose you have some business with me?
Conrad. Oh, wait, we don't know that yet.
Sure.
And he was so cold just a moment.
But I will require advance payment.
Payment, you say?
500 mora, and 3 answered questions. The 500 is a one-time fee, and we'll settle the questions in a moment.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, now Paimon's got a really bad feeling. That kind of compensation can...
Ah, thank you. Now, as for my questions, I'd like you to answer them here and now.
I need to answer them all correctly.
The answer to a question says nothing about right and wrong, only about differences in attitude. I only wish to know what your choices are. You need only answer. Question 1. The crisis Mondstadt faced was resolved by an alliance between yourself and that Animo Archon who calls himself Venti. Who, in your view, was the key to ending that crisis? I know everything that I should. Well, answer the question. Is that your answer? I see. Question number 2. Rex Lapis, who has defended Liyue Harbor for millennia on end, used his gnosis to lay down a contract to end all contracts, of which the stipulations are still unknown. Who do you think will defend Liyue Harbor in the future, now that they've lost their deity?
Everyone in Liyue Harbor.
So that's your answer? I see. Now for my final question. This world has people who gained visions, and those who did not. Which of the two do you think hold more importance in the eyes of the gods?
Perhaps none of them do.
So, this is your answer then? I understand. As I thought, you really are similar to him.
What do you mean, him?
I'll take that 500 mora. And now I also understand your views on this world. As we agreed, you may now commission me. That said, I only take commissions related to the Abyss Order. Like you, I am currently on a journey. You intend to find your sibling, while I wish to oppose the Abyss.
I met some Abyss mages.
Ugh. Those creatures that serve the Abyss are the fangs and claws by which the Order spreads chaos in this world. I have come to Mondstadt this time while on the trail of an Abyss Herald.
An Abyss Herald?
An even more twisted abyssal being, one that commands the Abyss mages.
Oh, that's right! We haven't encountered the
There's some reason behind. It's possible that they may have been under
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Maybe they're looking for a better time to ambush us or something. Uh-huh. Where's
that manor. Well then, let's go see for our... Let's meet up at the temple.
Okay. Come on. Oh, that's right. I can do the temples for keys and get more quest points, more primos, all that nonsense.
This abandoned temple, the Falcon of the West. Though it can soar in the wind, it ultimately does naught but hover under the light of the gods.
Margaret's troubles. I'm sorry, Margaret. Abyssal Traces. Mini Cliff. Oh, it's only a level 20 quest. Dang. I'll have to remember to come back for that. Yeah.
The scent of the Abyss is getting stronger. It's not far now.
wonders what the Abyss Heralds look like. Do they look something like the Abyss Mages?
Let's head further in first. If we do see that creature, that'll spare me the explanation either way.
Yeah. Neat.
Dodge this! Don't push your luck!
Come on. Do it.
Tenacious!
Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
Final warning!
this time out.
Cool it.
Me. Hey, tiny box. I like the tiny box. Ooh, there's a chest over here. Okay. Time for some democracy.
Hands where I can see 'em.
Starfall! Ha! Drop!
Come on, do it, do it. Yeah.
Drop your weapons.
Starfall!
Trapped in a prison. Okay. Break all the boxes, break all the boxes. Get some cabbage, get some potato. Do 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 do. But it was worth a try. It was worth a shot. A second. Oh, so it was possible. Anyways.
Final warning.
Dodge this.
Drop!
Drop your weapons. Stop right there.
Cool it.
Starfall!
Dodge this.
You better not take my carrot from
Just
me.
a few abyss mages? Seems like the abyss. It is chaos, that. And the creatures.
You seem to know.
I suppose that's judging by the trait, perhaps we.
Where's my carrot? There it is. Hooray! How did we get into this? We went Temple of the Falcon. Right. Wolvendom. Berries. Berries and Wolvendom. I wish there was a closer waypoint. And I wouldn't have to go ungodly distances for. Thought just came on to me. If I ever want to do any like creature material farming, I need to play Sayu more often. Because she has that undetectable passive. I think that Diona has it too. I don't have a Diona, I don't think.
Well, we're in Wolfendom now. Think Dane's waiting for us up ahead? We should meet up with him quick, in case the wolves decide they don't like him.
Where is he? Hi, Hiya. You edgy piece of.
Lord of Wolvendom, sharp of fang and keen of claw, and yet dwelling here only. No, I only know these things because a All right, let's go.
Well, where do we begin?
Indeed, knowing what I do of.
Sure thing, Dane. Let me think back on some Anglo-Saxon Germanic
those monsters by the bonfire are under the Abyss Order's control? Looks kinda scary. Let's beat them up first.
Power that ended what?
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
You asked for it!
Starfall! Ooh, that's good. Let's go check out that bonfire.
Drop a rock at him.
Looks like this bonfire's also got something to do with the Abyss.
Dropped a rock on him. Maybe I'll do Jade Chamber Rising too someday.
And there's another one of those bonfire spells. Looks like the Abyss really has been around. Yikes! Where did these monsters pop out from? Let's clear them out, and quick!
Cool it!
Stop right there!
Drop a rock on him.
Freeze! Dodge this!
Hey. Alright, Dane is where? Back over there. Okay. Yeah, right back where we left him. Looking over everything like he rules the place. Well, I guess, you know, Boughkeeper and all that. Let's see. Let me see. I was thinking Anglo-Saxon Germanic lore. Knights, Round Table, Fisher King, and Fortis. One who offers the Holy Grail to Lancelot, who then returns it to the Round Table to be presented to King Arthur. I think.
Have you finished searching? I searched around these parts, but they were left behind by a... It seems we should leave as well.
No, presents it to Percival.
Have to give up?
Percival was the Grail Knight.
No.
Lancelot
Let's get a move on then.
was the knight that went to obtain the Excalibur from the Lady of the Lake. Anyways, where am I going? This way. Hello, Dane. Yeah, the Abyss Order did some things here.
I've heard about what happened, but I suppose... In fact, the first time I laid...
Huh?
Don't think too much about it. Do you remember the light? If the Abyss Order... Let's go see what the...
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, where the hell was Dainslift during the events of Notland?
Look! There are lots of monsters gathered over there.
So soft. Freeze.
To ashes! Final warning! Hands where I can see them!
Starfall! Crumble apart!
Stop right there!
Drop!
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Power that ended Hyshon! Final warning! You asked for it!
While fighting against the rain.
Drop!
Freeze.
Stop right there!
Cool it.
Final warning!
Drop a rock on him. Oh, it's always funny.
Oh, so in the end, we still...
I wouldn't call... How good it would be if all perils one encounters in their journeys could simply be solved by going around them. Once upon a time, yes.
You know, where are they now?
He... no longer... I'm afraid that traveling can...
Oh.
I still have some things left up.
Yeah, hey! Mondstadt's Fisher... either way, we should settle down in a place...
Home. Well, it won't be too late to think about. While you're still traveling, you should...
Huh? What's familiar?
A familiar feeling, you say? Whichever it is, we can reach the top of that cliff.
Alright.
Oh, fast, doesn't he? Let's use that wind current nearby to catch up.
Yeah. Right here. This is it.
Can you still sense that familiar feeling that you spoke of?
But it doesn't feel like there's anything.
Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything strange about this place. It doesn't look any different from the last time I was here. My traveling companion brought... Me? I merely followed my traveling companion around on that journey. Huh? A ruin guard's footprint. A ruin guard was wandering around here? No peace to be found, even for a single dandelion.
Brother was here.
What's gotten into you? You were just spacing out. Huh? But how could that be? You only touched...
Perhaps that dandelion... As for why...
You're saying some real...
Do not rush. Vexation and anxiety... At least you now know... At this time, the most important thing is that... Yes. May you find your kin at...
Huh? You're...
Only for now. After all, I did take 500 more...
After 1 Act 4 Prelude. Oh, we're so much closer. Now, that's done. What am I missing? Adventurers Guild Affairs. Alright. That's a Stonehide lava trail, is it? Shouldn't be too hard. I know the big bastards will work inside and out. The only enemies that I haven't really taken the time to study are the Jade Plume Terror Shroom, the story quest boss at the end of Arachino's story quest, and then the Natlan Archon quest boss.
Drop! Justice won't Eyes on me!
Oh, so sorry.
Is that all you got? Meow. Maybe it's Ash. Let's take the cat back to land. Meow meow meow. Okay. What we also need is to reach adventure rank 30 by the time we hit the quest. Okay, come on. It might be Ash. Oh, got you. Hello.
Oh, yes! The 7. Still. Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu?
Hello. We were just...
Yes.
But we recently
Two big time.
Yes.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run.
You are correct. Some say that the...
Anyway, despite how they have already...
To this end?
Grand Thief.
Oh, indeed. He isn't... The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the... So,
with the major changes, but anything related... So, I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Oh, good to see this in the hand.
Aha! Oh. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, so I go that way. Okay, all it took was finishing off the lava trail. Oh, let's see what my little buddy has to say here. while I'm waiting. Okay. I think that's enough for my... Oh, yeah, should be enough for me. Reward. For doing the thing, I think. Where am I? What am I doing? Going this way. Alright, we go around this side of Alsam. And glide our way down this way. Those fish over there. In that pond. The pink ones. Cloud Trainer puts them in there for us.
Starfall!
A reward on the road.
I don't have any more jewelry soup. I will have to remember to put some down. I'll just make one more. Okay. I'll go slap it down on the table, and then I'll be on my way. Well, I'll come back to her later. Fate of the world type stuff. Fate of my wallet. I'm kidding. I don't I do not spend a dime on these games. Not that I really can. There's a reason I play games that are free. Oh, noblesse oblige. Says. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Before I completely drop. Yeah.
Is this an answer from this world?
Welcome to this world. Hello. Call of the Abyss. Yeah. Yeah.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
Whee.
There aren't many guards here. Looks like
can
the plan
decorate
to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
Stop right there!
Dodge this!
I did it. Start and end combat by throwing rocks.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly look like some of the stuff that the lads and I have done in Elder Scrolls Online. I remember White Gold. Was it White Gold Tower or Imperial City Prison? One of the two dungeons. I think it was prison actually.
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position?
He was
That's...
a statue of the Seven.
Why is the statue... and the statue's hands? Paimon remembers their... but... this... and the Grand Thief... hello? Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of... We can't stay here! Quick, run!
Oh, shit.
Drop your weapons!
They must grow back. Surely they grow back. Feck. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. That'll have to do. Alright. And up we go. Ah! Gimme! Ah, there you are.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss. You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Alright, very well.
This power! Pirates never seen it before! Careful! Please don't get cocky!
Cool it!
Stop right there!
Drop a rock on him!
Dodge this!
Drop!
Final warning!
Freeze!
Stop right there!
Dodge this!
Heh, drop rocks on him.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle! Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss? Huh? What is it? What? Oh, right, yeah.
inverted statue of the seven of Venti specifically.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those...
Huh?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there.
And then, as we got close to the exit, we fought a big battle.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's
go! Oh.
Alright. Here I am, Leon again. Yeah, oh, what? Hold on. Mikawa Festival. Mikawa Festival. Mikawa Festival. Can I quick start it? Can I quick start the Mikawa Festival? No, I have to at the very least complete the Rito escape plan in order to go through with this. Oh. Well, I hit the next world level threshold. Alright, now then. Where do you want us to go? Here? Is this it? Yes, but first I need to I need to deal with my questings here. So I can reach 32 for the card game. Da, da, da.
Add Astra.
Demantium. Okay, is there a quest associated with it, or does it just happen for our case? The next chapter of the experience book. Send a weapon to phase 3. 3 hypostases. The battle has something to say too. Nothing. Weapons. Prototype Rancor. Ascend. Okay. Funniest Warbow. Ascend. Level 60. About the funniest Warbow. Ah, at any rate. I've done as I was needed to do. I need to do just a few more things in that regard. Maiden beloved. Scholar and maiden beloved. Anyways, what am I doing? We are adventure rank 30. That's good. Where's our next order of business? It's to go. What's this? J Chamber Rising? No, not J Chamber Rising. Navigate. Hold on. 4 days. 4 days to slam our way through the nonsense of the.
Hands where I can see them.
Freeze! This moment will be frozen.
To ashes.
Final warning! Dodge this!
Drop!
Throw a rock at him.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they
No.
Oh, is that looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
In fact, I was near. They seemed to be searching. However, they looked as.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of. One cannot discover the truth behind it through it, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation. All right, we should.
It's missing its eye. That's all it is. Alright. Get up here. Can glide our happy selves on over this way. Whee! Okay, I already lit up all these. Right. Only one of them's lit up. There we go.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
More abyss shit.
Stop right there.
Freeze!
This one's active.
Rumble apart!
Cool it! your luck.
Eyes on me! Not bad.
Freeze!
Hands where I can see 'em!
Dodge this!
Starfall!
Drop your weapons!
Damn it.
Cool it! Freeze!
Starfall!
Drop a rock on him.
Wow!
There are no just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just the connection between... Rather, they are both branches.
Branches?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed.
Huh? Really? Oh. Oh! Right. As your guide, Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so... But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khanria you saw, what was it like?
Of the Sea of Flames of 500 years ago, the god they encountered.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Khanria? He said that?
That's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khanria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khanria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khanria so you could find your brother?
It's a promising lead after looking for the seven.
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khanria than both of you. Khanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented flourishing and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanya. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving.
Alright. How far off is that? It's over there. Not really any good spots other than maybe here. Glide east. If I had hand tracking, you'd see me measuring in the air and thinking about directions. I used up too much stamina sprinting my way off. Come on. Oh no, did that impact put too many particles? Oh my god. Oh my god, is my game crashing? Oh god. Dust cloud was too much for my potato.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So...
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen.
To ashes! You asked for it! Stop right there! Starball! Crumble apart!
strike.
Cool it.
Starfall!
Eyes on me!
Oh, so sorry.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped its...
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information about...
But Paimon can't read the writing on...
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate we... from the horror? So Dane...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious...
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's... Will the Abyss Order...
No, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
That's about right.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller?
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting...
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy.
Topple the
Abyss
throne.
Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about this... Yeah, that tone...
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get...
Chivo. How far am I along to my next wish? Not far enough. Good enough for me. One more chunk of sand there. There we go. to do a chest.
Final warning!
Oh my god, I missed entirely. I had a feeling I was in the bush. Let's try that one more time.
Stop right there!
Close enough. One more. Is the bush growing back?
Final warning! There better not be any contraband in here.
Yay. Yay. Alright. This quest stands between me and my ticket to Inazuma.
A huge statue. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral, and actually, the Animo...
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been...
Okay, then...
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
I feel like that's something that would need to be brought to Jean directly.
Anything the knights can do for you.
Honorary knight. It seems she has... Oh, we're here to ask some questions about some...
Huh? You're here to ask about that old... A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that nearly every member of the... In the church's records, as you might assume. Of course.
Nothing? So do you have... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't...
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The tyrant's final fury.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those
those
monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
Not sure how reliable that Venti is gonna be if he's out drunk from all the whining and dining and such, you know. I'm starting to feel the brain chemistry of my sleep medication. Huh? Oh, oops. Passed right by him.
I see. This could very well...
But what is the Abyss?
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, today, the Abyss Herald...
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Stop right there! Where have you been hiding?
Dodge this!
Final warning! Drop your weapons!
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Dodge this!
Final warning!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen
To ashes!
just a scratch.
Dodge this!
Starball!
End it with a rock.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies.
Yeah.
I'm...
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're...
It has nothing to do with... I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about... It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protect...
Lest I repeat the fail,
Huh?
The destruction of the nation of Kanria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back...
Up, there we go. What a strange man. Yeah, that's at the rite of dissension in Liyue.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing?
Oh, Master Chief! Rosaria told us that...
Then your help is greatly... I just scouted out. Rosaria told me, but the Abyss Order...
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order...
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear, Honorary Knight, please go... This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe... Okay, be...
All right.
Stop right there!
Here we go. Quick little cheeky heal. Piss off the locals in the meantime.
Drop your weapons!
Ah. There they are.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the...
And there's the Herald.
You, not welcome here!
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many
Ha! Shades!
Cool it!
Stand down! You asked for it!
Cut! Freeze!
Yeah!
Shot.
Cool it. Frostbite.
Stand down. Starball.
Dodge this.
Oh, drop your weapons. Hands where I can see them.
Cool it.
Drop. Starball.
Dodge this.
Final warning.
Grant me new life. The world will fall. The end is nigh. Surging tide.
Stop right there.
Dodge this.
Drop.
Cool it. This world will be frozen.
To ashes. Final warning. You asked for it.
Surging tide.
Dodge this.
The world will fall. The end will come. The abyss shall rise once
Drop your weapons.
Cool it.
Drop.
Freeze.
There we go. That'll do it.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
It disappeared again!
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
It's not your fault, Razor.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's knows. Besides coming to help, we actually,
I pay no heed to the It entered into my... But it could not think. Only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Missiles. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. We need to keep investigating something.
Yes. You too.
Okay.
Well, there was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Alright, how far down is he? Okay, good. Oh. Loading.
I saw her, but as both the lion if I'm not careful. But back to the matter. I see. Well then.
Huh? Really? Just...
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister. Long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there. Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't...
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We...
There.
This is it, right?
Guy is not there.
Ooh, so what did you... Huh?
This requires another. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow! It's a...
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is Is it another ancient term from...
As the Abyss Order has surmised, and if the limbs of Osial overlook, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me if you wish, no matter where we may hide it.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
How far away are they? They're in Liwa. Go from here. Teleport. How long have I been going? Let's see. Hour and a half, I think. Oh, 2.5 hours. Damn. Okay. Well, whatever happens, I am 90% sure we're setting foot in Inazuma tonight. Which gets us that much closer to settling the events. And getting more chances at pulling for Sishween. Meow. uh,
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
Oh, hold on.
Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Hold on. I need to go back up. Okay. Damn it. I just want to be thorough and not miss any chests. That's just a barrel. That was only a chest. Ah, damn it. there is a chest here. Okay. No chest here. No chest here. Okay.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Oh, then we are the same.
It is your words. Time to silence.
Out for the abyss.
Final warning!
Dodge this.
Starball!
Abyssal roar.
Drop! Stop right there!
Freeze!
Ah, jeez, hold on.
Dodge this!
Do not attempt to resist! Final warning!
Cool it!
Drop!
Dodge this!
Men, fall back!
Dodge this!
Hands where I can see 'em! Rumble apart!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite! Cool it!
God. Whew, that was close. Got some time. The other brother.
Prince.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your brother knows Dane?
Ether. We meet again.
What's going on here?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, He failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumine. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. At least now, as well
let's
as
get
the
out of here.
Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right.
Alright, Inazuma.
By the way, what they said... Oh! First off, that it seems like your brother... Also, next thing, and Dane is... So that's why you're... But... If also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother... Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not... If your brother wants... Come on, traveler, let's go.
Chest. Where chest? There. This fucking inverted statue. I'm sure this won't come up again ever. I need a little Christmas right this very minute. Na 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 na. It's time, finally, to get Inazuma.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss. Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work.
And hopefully your voice direction is changed back to the way it was originally going.
Continue with... Oh, you mean the god that... You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entry? Oh, Paimon's the... Let's see what she has.
Chapter 2 Prologue. Meh. Let's just go over here to heal up real quick, because that little encounter... Oh boy, that little encounter cut me pretty bad. I did not like that one. Not one bit. Where am I? Statue. Oh, yeah. Also, check. Bah, too short. There we go. All right. Let's go.
Oh, is there anything I can...
We wanted to ask...
Oh.
Great!
But the chance of success? It was in leaving Inazuma. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean but to my surprise, my journey didn't... that's right.
What a horrible journey!
Well, because everything is just...
Kanjo commission...
Along with the other 2 one of the obligations of... Meanwhile, it doesn't feel good to... What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should know that the sea around Inazuma, and even if you did manage...
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire, but if you really are set on That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're voyaging far and wide.
But it's an armed
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade the Alcor is the...
Then there's no...
The Alcor. Stone Forest. I did a little grinding off camera to unlock all the waypoints around Liyue. Maybe once I've got my baby slug baby slug I'll do some off-camera grinding to get hold of some Remaritimes for her. Damn it. Oh, that pisses me off.
Freeze!
What am I doing?
What's the hurry?
Final warning!
Dodge this!
That'll do it. Okay.
Fascinating.
Okay. We go around.
What's the hurry?
Come on.
Cool it!
Yeah. Well, I might as well mark this on my map. A little bit of extra experience and a little extra emotes. Here we go. There's another step closer to the card game as well. If I don't end up getting Sigewinne that way, I can get Sigewinne the other way. It's over there.
What's the hurry?
Hold on. What's the gimmick here?
Dodge this!
Something that needs activation. I don't understand. Ice Bridge it is.
Freeze! Dodge this! Cool it!
Oh, is that... What's this? Oh, nice. How are we on that now? Oh, not enough. I mean, I could have. I mean, it was pretty obvious. But man,
freeze!
I just want my babies. Look, do.
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
I was planning to start playing this game during the initial run, but there were a number of quality of life features that hadn't been added to the game yet that I could not bear to start over in another game in order to get the one character. I missed my chance at our first run, so this second run,
Dodge this.
I'm hoping to get at least one copy of Sujwin.
Freeze.
And I wish I would have been able to take part in that event with the stickers and the sword.
Freeze.
There we are. Okay. Choose meat. Milieu. Oh.
What a bountiful haul.
Wait, who am I giving this to? Use gift toy made. Chang Chang.
Who have we got here? Wait, she's a hard one, judging by the clothes on your.
Hey!
Paimon.
Huh?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by.
I prefer. This young man is.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up to.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh? The crux. They're too important. So, you've got nothing. Two, you can't take. And with Lewis.
But we didn't come.
Well, before you dismiss the idea, get this.
Supplied by myself.
Is there really such thing as a master?
When a vision bearer. As for whether this.
Yep. And the way organizing the class. So, if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah,
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say? In that case, if you win the.
You just want her.
What's wrong with that? The more.
What are we gonna do?
Great.
It seems like.
Time to fight. Time to fight. Killing storm. Fishing. Where's Chang Chang? Are any of these sailors named Chang Chang? Genshin. Where? Tournament area.
What's the hurry?
Going back across the land over here. It'd be nice if there were wave rider points around the stone forest, like there were during the event. I wish that those would have stayed.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Uncle Yun.
Hello.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance. The Clash is a Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. What? You? Not to mention, they tried to sneak past me. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith.
Uh-huh. But for us, even for our Alright.
I'll see you in the arena.
What's the hurry?
Jay.
Hi there. Are you here?
That's right. Nothing beats real life but this tournament.
Exactly.
This master of
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. And his skills are... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. He's got to be a grand master to the Ling Shan clan. It's a type of breathing exercise. For example, our master...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
It sure is. But it's extremely difficult to...
We're clearly not that
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a Grand Master we're talking about here.
But here we are. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't... Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial art...
See you in the arena.
Another guy.
Hey, youngster. If so...
So, you're also here?
You better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing: a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got
Chinksa Village arm rest. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear that?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter?
I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get...
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon, too! Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beidou must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then. Well, I'm sure a great hero. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are...
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision, even though you don't have it. So Paimon thinks you probably should... In any case, looking at the competition, it's... All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us. Come on, let's go sign up.
So, what do you think?
Impressive.
Well, I fought my... So, come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. You know, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few For one thing, so, I'm...
Huh?
This is how Captain Beidou works. Besides, at your...
To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch... We're finally here, folks. The real...
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well.
All right, that's enough...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new. I do not doubt your ability.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game.
Don't worry. Take...
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
There we go.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment, if you had a vision, you did.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your but mine, I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't...
Quick, huh?
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Very nimble. Very nimble. Yeah.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my schedule... I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining and...
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Miserable guys.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned...
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our...
Not exactly. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skin... What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I haven't
yeah,
It is true that I am versed, but I do not mean to flaunt my martial. Given your talents...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending...
Gathering intelligence is an essential... Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mont.
You betcha. Wait a second.
However, there is only... Come with me.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Terrible position. Oh no, there's some magic ore on the way I can grab.
Dodge this!
Why not?
Hey, it's just a little lightning. No need need to fear it on the open ocean, so there's even less need to fear it on dry land.
My favorite part about cutscenes in storms like this is when you get
Now that we're
shot by
alone, let
lightning
me
and
cut to the
thrown
heart of the
way
matter.
off away from the cutscene.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you were...
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given... When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is... Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings. It is things of this nature that I
As crazy as all that...
My humble abilities. To think a human could wield the and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
Hey, stop evaluating...
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's not... It's been a long journey. Honestly, even...
Perhaps such unfathomable thing. However, I still wish... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then.
All right.
Freeze!
Drop your weapons!
You asked for it!
Stop right there!
This is the most dangerous one. I need to wield it very quickly. Wait, when did I switch to animal? When did that happen? Hold on. Flashing bees. Ah.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintain. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to... In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If the world is a true...
You seem kind...
I desire to know, and what influence... My apology for allowing me the honor of witnessing your... So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift bestowed in the outset, not to mention...
She sounds less...
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with... It goes without saying that the people locked within...
Sounds a lot...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well.
Okay, come on then. Final bout, and then we go to Inazuma.
Why isn't... Never mind. We can... Everyone, we've reached the... We've seen many Now, I'd like to introduce... She strikes fear...
Wow!
I've been...
I'm sure everyone wit... But today's final round will surely take things... As for our other combatant... he still hasn't arrived.
Oh, come on, what could be...
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice.
Wait a moment. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should... Traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh?
We don't know when it was
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had...
Well, if I'll stay here and...
If you would, please come with me.
But...
Come with me.
Huh? Really?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
Power that ended Haishan!
Oh, you think you can do the spinning thing? I'll show you how to spin things around you.
Drop your weapons!
Cool it! Leaving so soon!
Hands where I can see them!
Freeze! Prepare yourself. No escape. Leaving so soon. No escape. Prepare yourself. No escape.
Windblade!
Final warning!
Cool it. Can't run from death.
Oh, wow. Little treasure chest appear.
I'll keep this close.
Here we go.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Dodge this.
Windblade!
Freeze. Freeze.
Drop your weapon!
Windblade!
I got careless.
Stop right there!
Cool it.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a...
No boat could ever match the speed of the...
The wind... What are you talking... Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able...
This has nothing to do with visions. Additionally, you're... In other words...
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the vision...
Fine! I've had my eyes.
Aha! So
I'd intended to win the after watching the semi. Since there was no, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but after all I went through to get it, I think no. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine.
You know, according to the laws of this, not to mention that it seems that it would be.
whoa, we don't.
If this is where talking gets me, then forget.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Get out of here.
Drop your weapon!
Yeah.
Get out of here, you stupid bug.
Justice will prevail!
Just a temporary
No, no. Do what you want, but please.
Put down the vision and.
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, from the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured, come, why don't you give it a try? I see. So you are also unable to no matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the
The story begins with an.
Ah, yes.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I'd stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, but as a wandering samurai, I find meaning. All right then. It's time we allow me to gather.
Come on, let's go. Got limited time left to get to Inazuma.
If you're looking for the it seems that the Captain Beto. But still.
The one who stole, he knew he stood, in which case?
Huh? If that
Paimon thought
it doesn't matter, as the saying goes.
Yes, I believe, but the voyage to in fact.
Hold on a second.
Let us not forget that, suffice it to say, in the meantime.
Paimon believes you.
Thank you. One final word.
Ooh, rank 31. I love it. Okay. Fox champion medal. must get to Inazuma. That's the last damn thing I do tonight. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit. All right, Catherine, give me the dates.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Ah, yes. Now that I think about
There you are. You're the traveler that Beto will be taking to... Oh, is that right? The fleet is near... Captain Beto sent me to...
Seems Beto is...
Of course.
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey before you until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid...
Okay, thanks for coming.
Just following orders.
Okay, hold on. There we go. Ah. It begins. For the Alcor and find Albedo. Alcor. Teleport. I thought it was called the Crux. There we go. Okay. So I'll talk to Beto.
Ah, you find all these years come rain or storm. We set sail for
Anchors away!
Ooh, come on. Oh my god. Ah. I didn't think I'd arrive in time.
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been... Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still Now then, let me introduce everyone.
You don't know...
Toma, these two...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
With any luck, it'll give you... Toma's resided on Rito. If you run into any problem... Good.
All right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it...
Fair seas!
Fair seas, Captain Beto.
Now then, first things first. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Actually, you know what? We made it to Inazuma. We're calling it an episode. Time. Because I can feel my medication kicking in, and it's been longer than the other episodes so far of this game. So with that, I thank you all so very much for watching. If you liked some, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, don't be salty. Take it so back for more garden variety fun. I'll be here to work my magic. Thank you all so very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.